Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have a mixed battle for you, and I'm first driving out the KV-2. This map is Ash River. It's the Soviets versus the Germans. Now the KV-2 is armed with a 152mm derp cannon, and it is the king of derps. But sometimes the gun will troll you as hard as it will troll the enemies, and it will just give you a hit or something. But sometimes it works gloriously. Now this I like this tank. It's not maneuverable at all. It's decently armored, but it's a huge target. But it has this gun, which sometimes can just be absolutely hilarious. Now I'm rushing forward here to the middle point, this middle hill, because there's some good cover here, and usually there's some enemies to shoot at, which is always nice. So we're just cresting over. We already saw the captured KV-1 over there. Just over there. There he is. So, take aim. Crest over the hill. Wait for the gun to drop. There we go. Steady the tank and fire. Boom! That is a dead KV-1. Haha. That is how we treat traitors to the Rodina. And now we immediately see another weak point of the KV-2, and that is the immense reload time. I think my tank right now has a reload time of something like 40 seconds. You could probably get it down by getting some crew upgrades, but either way, you're going to be sitting still for a while after taking a shot. Now, as you saw just before, it can be worth it, but it can also get you into a lot of trouble when there's more than one tank attacking you. Yeah, you can just get screwed. But we've reloaded now, and there's a tiger, so take aim, and bang! There goes his turret flying off. That is beautiful. I think I just splooged all over my pants. So now I have another 40 seconds to fill with mindless blathering, so I don't really know what I'm going to talk about. Let's see, at the start of the match I had 36 shots of ammunition. I think this might be a little bit too much, because with my 40-second reload time, it would take me about 24 minutes of continuous firing to use all those rounds. And I just don't see that ever happening, really. Especially on these smaller maps like this one, so yeah, I might have to take less ammo next time. So we found ourselves a nice little AI Panzer here, so we'll just get rid of him. Get a few points, and help pass the time because I can't see any other player tanks right now. So once more we're reloading, got another 40 seconds to kill. So let's see, usually I don't record my mixed battles because, I mean, I have fun in them, but usually nothing really spectacular happens. But this time I figured, what the hell, I'm driving the KV-2, something interesting should happen. And it pays out pretty well. I mean, killing that tiger is just the highlight because I've had some earlier matches where I'm just completely defenseless against those tigers. I even hit one and it just did no damage. But yeah, this is my vengeance. So I decide I'm gonna move up, you know. If the enemies won't come to me, I guess I'll just have to come to the enemies. So that's what I'm doing. And then you see the flak, there's some kind of flak vehicle over there shooting, so I figured that's an easy kill for my HE shells. But then I spot this KV-1 up on that ridgeline, and I'm thinking, oh damn. Luckily, I managed to tank that shot. I don't know where it hit, but I survived. So I'm getting behind cover of this rock, aiming my turret at him, and he's backing off. I'm not going to waste this shot. This is a really risky shot, because if I shoot, he knows I have a gigantically long reload time, and then he's just going to probably kill me. So I'm just aiming my gun at him, scaring him off, using that massive gun just as a deterrent. Just look at him like, hey, you want to mess with this? Bring it. So now I'm moving up. I'm hoping he peeks out, because if he sees me moving, he's probably gonna think, now I can shoot him. But then he sees I'm still aiming at him, and he's not giving me a very easy shot, so I'm not gonna waste my reload time on him. But now I have a decision to make: either keep going towards their spawn, or try to get below their guns. So I'm turning my tank so I can get below their guns. But then this guy pops up, and I hit him, but it does nothing. I mean, I hit him in the turret, so yeah, I guess that's pretty armored, but still, come on. Could have done something. But just a hit. So that's That's sad. KV-2 does not like that. But we're moving forward, because this way I can get under their guns and they won't be able to shoot me. And the enemy has now started capturing our points, so I figure, you know, maybe I can try to get back to help defend. So these guys are backed off, so now I'm making my move forward, hoping to stay below this cliff and see if I can head back towards the base. And then suddenly a tiger appears, and he's lurching over the cliff here trying to get a shot at me. I'm desperately turning around, trying to get my gun on target, and boom! I killed him. He got a shot into me, but it damaged my suspension, so it probably hit the tracks and didn't do much damage. And my shot absolutely obliterated him. But now there's another stug over here, and he gets a good shot into me. Kills my gunner, so I can't fire. I think the reload is also stopped now. And there's a tiger shooting at me. I'm pretty much doomed here. I have to repair. They killed my horizontal gun drive, I think. They've just started killing everything, and I'm never going to be able to reload or repair in time. So that's pretty much all she wrote. I'm just getting pummeled now. And any moment now, I'm gonna die. There we go. Tiger killed me. But what this does mean is that we get to look at the kill cam, and you can see his shot went in the turret and killed some crew, killed lots of components, and yeah. That's all she wrote. So, we're respawning as the T-34-57. This is another great little medium tank. Compared to the KV-2, it's super maneuverable. And it's got a pretty good gun. It's an ugly tank, I think. The turret just looks too small for the body of the tank. It's a strange looking one. I don't think it's going to win any beauty contests, but it's an effective tank, that's for sure. So there's something in our cap zone, but there's also those tanks still kind of to my right over there. So I'm a little hesitant coming out here, but drop some artillery on this tiger in the cap. You can see me looking to the right here, making sure that tiger's not coming around. But I decide, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. Bum rush this tiger. Try to get on his flank, take him out quickly, hopefully before any of the other enemies come. So that's what we do, move forward. There's a little gap in the wall here, so get my gun on target, but just don't have the gun depression, so back up a bit, the gun wobbles down, get a shot at him. And then you can see that his gunner's dead, so he won't be shooting anytime soon. Now I have a nice shot at his side. Unluckily it doesn't kill him, but my teammate blows him up. I get the kill assist, so that's all good. So now I'm helping to capture our point back. But I'm thinking, I checked the scoreboard to see how many points I'm earning from this, and it's not much. So I can't be bothered to sit here the whole time and wait for it to cap back. So I'm moving forward. I'm gonna see if I can find this tiger that I was attacking before, or any other enemies, because there was also the stug down. No, the stug was still up. But then on the map you can see this Hetzer appears. So you know what? I'll go attack him, because he's attacking my guy in the cap zone. So I'll try to flank him, get some shots into him, hopefully kill him. And you can see this tank is a lot more maneuverable than the KV-2, which isn't a surprise, but it can actually go uphill. So the enemy team is capturing their zone back, so that's a shame. But at least we had a cap for a while, which caused them to lose a lot of tickets. And where's that Hetzer? There he is, he's coming towards me, so I stop here. Wait for it, fire! Right into the lower plate, puts him on fire. He gets a shot into me, but again, the tracks take it. I get another shot into his lower plate, this one doesn't do anything, so I figure I may as well shoot at the place I shot at first. Yep, that's more effective. Killed him. So 3 shots, and he's dead. So now I have to repair, get that track back up. I think it's something like 20 seconds or so. So. And here comes the Luftwaffe. The Focke-Wulf and a Ju-87, and the Ju-87 bombs one of our tanks in the cap zone. Blows him up. Look at that smoke cloud, damn. So it's getting dangerous here. But that thing probably doesn't have that many bombs left. Or any. Focke-Wulf, I don't know what he's trying to do. And he crashes into the hill. And there comes his corpse back down. Oh boy. Yeah. If you're gonna do it right. Don't crash into the mountains. But here's a Stug. So quickly before he looks at me, get a shot in. Yes! Killed his gunner, so he won't be shooting me anytime soon. And prepare for a second shot, and kills him. And that's the great thing about this gun. It's got great firepower, and the reload time is fantastic. I mean, you can see how quickly you can shoot. Oh, and another thing about this gun, the muzzle velocity. It is very high, so your shots go in a very flat trajectory, making it easy to hit your enemy, because there's not much drop on the shot. So I'm moving forward, getting onto the bridge, trying to find the enemies, try to get back to their cap point, because I know there's at least one of them in there. I'm hoping these guys behind me will back me up a bit, because I'm kind of in the open, but you know, my luck has been good today, so may as well keep pushing it. So, moving up, I'm looking behind me, waiting for these guys to go. So I thought I'd just wait here a little bit, hope that my teammates would catch up, but they're taking forever. Instead, they're shooting at a dead corpse of a tank there, so they're not much use. So I decide, you know what, if you guys aren't gonna come, I'll do it myself. But then there comes a Stug over the hill, so I don't have to go anywhere. Place a shot into him, and my teammate takes him out. I wasn't sure, but yeah, he's dead. So fire this Panzer F2 and boom, kill him. And now there's just the Wirbelwind left, but that thing only has 20mm cannons, I think. So from the front, that's not gonna do much. Place a shot into his turret. Here I'm trying to get a shot into his side, but just a hit. This tank is actually decently armored. I think it has something like 50mm of armor at the front, the Wirbelwind. But the turret has absolutely no armor, and my third shot goes straight into his turret and blows him up. So, enemy planes are still above me, but I'm heading towards A, hoping to maybe try to cap it back. There's also a bomber somewhere. There he is. I was thinking about trying to shoot him, but nah. And suddenly a Stug appears. Try to turn my turret, come on, come on, come on. I get the first shot, but I was hoping to kill his gunner, but it doesn't, and he gets a shot at me and absolutely wrecks me. As you can see here, his shot goes into my turret and just kills my everything pretty much. So that was my last tank to spawn at. I could still spawn as the flak truck, or the milk truck, but I decided I'm going to go for this I-185, which has 8 rockets. They're not very good rockets. I don't think I've ever killed a tank. I think I've killed an AA vehicle with them, but for the rest, these rockets aren't that useful, but who knows, maybe I'll get lucky. So this I-185, it's got 3 20mm cannons, I believe, so it's a pretty decent force to be reckoned with. And there we go, there's a Focke-Wulf spotted over there, but there's also a Focke-Wulf over there by my teammate in the Yak 3, so I figure, you know what, I'll go help him. But then I see this other Focke-Wulf who seems to be also going over towards that fight, so, and he's closer, so I figure, you know what, I'll try to take him out before he comes to help his teammate. So get behind him, hold your fire, and open fire, and I was a little disappointed. That many 20mm hits, I think he should have been dead, but he's critically damaged. And so I'm looping up and going back down to try to finish this guy off. I'm in a little bit of trouble catching up because he's diving away also. but I think I damaged his engine a bit. Also, you can see the white smoke coming out, so take a few shots to try to scare him off. Doesn't do anything, but here he starts pitching up, so I can follow that maneuver. He's trying to get my teammate. Open fire again. Hits. More hits. Come on. There we go. Finally took a wing off. But it seems these Russian 20mm cannons might still have a few issues, because they just don't seem to do much damage. They just spark a lot. But I'd expect them to do more damage. The German 20mm cannons, I've had a lot of success with those though. Those are really beastly now. Also, you could also hear the new cannon sounds, which surprised me a bit, because I don't think I'd played many Russian planes yet with the Russian 20mm cannons, so hearing those guns for the first time, they're way different than they used to be. They used to make kind of a, I don't know, a really weak sound. Kind of like a laser, pew pew pew. But now they make an actual gun sound, so that's nice. Now I'm flying back to the battle zone, because I want to try to use these rockets, get that weight of my wings, see if I can kill a tank. So they just recaptured Zone A, so I know there must be enemies somewhere here. There we go. So coming in for a dive, 400 meters about, fire the rockets, get some hits, creating a giant dust cloud, but no real damage done to them. So that's too bad. But this Ju-87's incoming, and we've always won this match. If we get one more kill, that should be enough to win the match, because in the mixed battles, killing a player also makes the enemy team lose some tickets. So if I kill this guy, that should be game over, because the enemy has, I don't know, 1 ticket left or something. They have barely anything. So slot in behind this guy. I should be able to keep up. Ju-87 is not a fast plane. And start pummeling him. Go, hits. Critical, and take his wing off. So that's game over. And I gotta say, I think that went pretty well. So, let's take a look at the results screen. There we go. 2 aircraft killed, 8 ground units, I think. Yeah, 8 ground units, and a whole lot of those little awards. Boy oh boy. That is a lot of those thingies. So let's take a closer look at those. Come on. There we go. Adamant, taking some hits without a miss. Multi-strike, Shadow Strike, Avenger, Final Blow, and Anti-Mech, just to name a few. So that's all good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly had fun playing the KV-2 again, and the T-34-85 and the I-185. So I'll leave you with some nice little screenshots that I took of the KV-2 in action. Okay, thanks for watching guys. Bye bye.